So the most important part in video is actually the audio. Okay, it's kind of weird. So you guys have all seen cameras like this before, and you see them at Best Buy or you see them online or something. Now, many people early in business or in families, they're always going to use the built-in microphone. Now, here's the deal, is that the built-in microphone is going to pick up everything, okay? And that's a big problem, especially when you're doing an interview. On these cameras, if you find the right one, you'll see it's actually got the actual stuff on there. It's all over it, okay? And so it's actually got a mic input. So on some of these little cameras, they're gonna have something to where you can plug in a microphone like this, okay? And this is a wired mess because that's kind of how these lapel mics come. It looks like a headphone jack, but it really isn't. It's actually designed for the thing. And if you can see, there's a pack right here. This microphone actually requires power, okay? They call it phantom power, okay? And there's an on and off switch. Don't leave it on after you're done. Don't leave it on. Turn it on, turn it off, and it actually sounds phenomenal. These guys, okay? This is by VidPro. It's a very cheap, generic shotgun mic. And this mic is really specifically for picking up crowd noise, and for if I'm shooting a presentation, I use this thing to pick up questions and answers when there is no microphone to do it, okay? And so this guy is probably $100, and I'll have the link on this video there. And it also requires a battery. All these pretty much require a AA battery like that, okay? And this has a weird connection on it, all right? This has a connection with these 3 prongs. You see that? 3 of them, all right? Now, when you get into this, into the 3 prong thing, okay, this is called XLR, okay? Now, not like, you can think of Super Bowl XLR if you want, but this is when you get a really clean sound, okay? When you get into that stuff, you also can get into professional microphones like this. Okay, so this is by Shure. It's called an SM58, all right? And when you hold something like this, it almost feels like you're holding a hammer. It's really heavy. But when you plug this, as you can see, again, you've got the 3 prongs. It does require a different type of camera. You can convert a little bit to this thing, but really it won't work. You really need a professional camera to use one of these. You also have seen these used on PA systems. This is what they call the industry standard of microphones. And I'm sorry, I bought the 48, not the 58, sorry. As you can see, I'm wearing a lapel mic right now, and this lapel mic is wired with an XLR connector, okay? And it's much more cleaner, and when you get into the professional fields, you get into what we call frequencies, okay? Now this is also, right here is an XLR cable, all right? And there are musicians stores around town, Guitar Center. You can get these at Tempe Camera, I believe. They're everywhere, right? But as you can see, you've got all this right here. You want that. That is really what you want. You know, when you get into cameras that actually allow you to have an XLR camera, you are getting into the over $800 value of a camera. So that is audio. Okay, that's a very brief of audio and camera operation. Definitely is a different investment. You know, the microphone I'm wearing right now, this is by Sennheiser, and I've got the link below on where to get that kind of thing. They do have the kit for Sennheiser does come with this connection as well. That is a $600 mic. I know, kind of pricey, but as you can hear it, it sounds really crystal clear. And what's really nice about the Sennheiser mic is that you can have it search for frequencies. Because a lot of times they don't, and when you go to different areas, if you go up north into a remote piece of land because you're shooting out in the fields, you can search for the open frequency there, or else you'll get all kinds of snowy air. You don't want that. These kind of things are a direct connection. They will help you, but if you get cheaper ones, there's a few other brands out there that have mics that are $150 and less. You don't have that option for the frequency change. So anyways, it's a little over your head today, but that is audio in production, all right? Thanks guys, and I will see you next time, and we'll talk about some more stuff.